and I am back with another video for our Wednesday Wisdom series. So for this video, I wanted to continue the topic of our month, which is different strategies and tools and kits that you can utilize to release negative emotions. The reason why releasing negative emotions is so important is because when you're stuck in negative emotion, you're on fight or flight mode. And when you process those emotions, you get into creation mode and you elevate yourself, elevate your energy, and elevate your whole aura and persona. And so this is really important because when you're attacking life, even little tasks, throughout life, if you're fight or flight mode, you're going to be from a different energy and you're going to see things a lot more different than if you are feeling elevated, happy, fulfilled, and if you are in an elevated space. So this is the reason why processing negative emotions is so important. We're used to, not really taking the time to process them. We tend to resist them when they come up. We tend to become afraid of them, which only lets them persist even more in our energy fields, because then we're not taking the time to bring awareness to it, shine a light to it so that we can integrate that part of us and have it serve us in a different manner. And so for this week, I wanted to talk about 2 questions that you can ask yourself when you're feeling negative emotions. And the question is, what must I believe to be true in order to feel this way? Or I feel this way because. So for example, let's just say you're feeling rejected, right? Or not loved. You can ask yourself, what must I believe to be true in order to feel rejected, right? And when you do this, come from it in a space from your heart space. Make sure you've sat down, get a piece of paper. I always say you can do it out loud, but it's always best to take out a piece of paper if possible, because it will get you out of your head and onto paper, and it'll make a disconnection, and that will help you process it from a different state of mind as opposed to being in your head. Initially you do that. Eventually, after you've done this for a while, it's going to get easier for you and you can just ask yourself without having to put yourself on paper. But there's definitely magic to doing that. So at the beginning, I always tell my clients, and even for me when I started, I would do this. Take a piece of paper and ask yourself, okay, what must I believe to be true in order to feel rejected in whatever situation you're feeling rejected? And for example, you ask yourself that question and you said, oh, wait, I went to talk. I remember, just whatever comes to you first. Usually that's the answer. When I went to talk to my mom yesterday, or I went to talk to my coworker or my boss or whatever, and they didn't want to hear what I have to say. They were too busy for me. They told me to come back. And so at that point you were feeling rejected, right? And so now you have an answer, right? Oh, wow, this is the reason why I'm feeling rejected, right? But does that happen? Is that true all the time, every single time? Or was that one-time incident, right? And then you want to keep probing. So you want to keep asking yourself that question, like, okay, once you have the answer, is it really true that if someone tells me they're busy at a certain moment, that means that, I'm being rejected all the time? No, that's just a single incident. But sometimes we take a single incident and we give it a meaning that persists throughout our days and other things that happen to us. And so we want to make sure that we take the time to process it and then come down to an answer that's serving and that shifts your perspective to something that's more in alignment to who you are and what you really want to feel, right? Because we have to take control of our emotions. And sometimes it's the story we tell ourselves. So if we're telling ourselves we're feeling rejected all the time, we're feeling rejected because this person did this to me yesterday, then it's a story we're telling ourselves. That person may not have even known that they were rejecting you at the moment. They may have been dealing with an emergency or something, but we give it a story that it's about us, and it's never about us. It's always about them. So make sure you shift the story to serve your purpose and to serve your alignment, right? So again, these 2 questions are really easy, really simple for you to go through, and just keep probing and asking the question until you'll get to a neutral place. Do it without judgment, with curiosity, and you'll see that you'll start processing these emotions a lot quicker and a lot easier. So I hope you guys, this is the last Wednesday of this month. So this is the last Wednesday on this topic of releasing shame, guilt, and fear. I hope you guys have enjoyed all of the videos. If you haven't watched them, please go back and watch them and incorporate them into your life. Leave me some comments. Let me know the tools and the tricks that you've used and how they have helped you or what you thought about them. I really enjoy the feedback. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for being here. I love being here with you. And I'll see you all guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.